For three, Smith. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Mason's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Baker out there with Curry. Then there's Wallace. Then it's Smith. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. He misses the free throw.
He's taken an aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Stackhouse is checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws.
And Baker has proven to be an efficient scorer. Also will hit the glass hard, a nightly double-double threat.
Here's Stackhouse. Here's Iverson. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
ABC's checked in for the 76ers.
Still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. In the corner, Wallace with it. Tries it from 19. Good. Nothing but net. Wallace has got 15 points here in the second half.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Stackhouse. Good. Stackhouse has got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia.
Yeah, with Stackhouse's ability to attack the rim, that three-point shot is going to usually be there for him. Defend him too close on the perimeter, and you're risking a blow-by.
And he recovers it. Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And Iverson, the master of the and-one, just a rugged, undersized guard who plays well through contact.
Derek Harper's checked in for ABC. Here's Anthony. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that. I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Now here's Iverson. He kicks to Stackhouse. No good on the triple. Passes it to Wallace. The rebound by Mason. Mason's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Stackhouse. Takes a three. The putback.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Glenn Rice.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
The free throw drops for Stackhouse.
And, you know, after that tremendous collegiate career, Stackhouse came into the NBA with a ton of buzz, and he has not disappointed. He's an offensive force to be reckoned with.
Both free throws good from Stackhouse.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Anthony against Iverson. Anthony's shot is off.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And Iverson throws it down.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
Now here's Anthony. Inside, take it. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Stackhouse, good. Stackhouse has got the lead back up to 10 now for the 76ers.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the 76ers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Iverson.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. And the 76ers making a change here. Muhammad's checked in. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
They'll take it, even with the miss. Anything they can do to cut into the lead.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
The first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Anthony, the pass to Baker. Yes, that goes in.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Iverson. And no good. Excellent D there from Anthony. From deep. The rebound by Mason. Now Stackhouse. So Philadelphia wins it. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Kidd passes to Montgomery. Back to Kidd. Here's Raja. Warriors with the rebound. Browns.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Brown out there with King. And it's the dude. Then it's David Wessel. And it's Brandon in at point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now the pass to Kidd. The shot. Again, the miss by the King.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Yep, that one goes.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Here's the dude. King, right side. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Kidd's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And that one's good. Brandon's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Kidd. King with the block. They recover it. Got a piece of it.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Here's Brandon. Passes it to the dude. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, and the length of Stojakovic causes problems for the defense. He's excellent at forcing the issue and getting you to foul it.
And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. both free throws good from Stojakovic.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And Craig, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's sounding pretty fired up, Kevin.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're leading by 6. 1:29 left to play here in the fourth. .29 left in the fourth. Here's Sprewell. Pass to Marshall. Fires for 3. That one, no good. Great D that time from Stojakovic.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Here's Sprewell. Pass to Marshall. Lets the 3 fly. Great D that time from Stojakovic. Lets it go from 14. Rebound by Marshall. And here's Marshall will bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. And it's Sprewell missing.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Montgomery covered by Wesley. Leitner the pass to Stojakovic. Over Marshall. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 4. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
You can't doubt that Sprewell has the talent. When focused, he's an incredibly efficient scorer as well.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Timeout called by the Kings. They're behind by 5. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Here's Montgomery. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 6. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Three-pointer, Stojakovic connects from downtown.
And Stojakovic, a super sniper. He can knock it down from anywhere, but the three ball is his specialty.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, and Wesley does whatever is asked of him, a dependable scorer and an effective defender.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're down by 5. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Peeler. And that one hits back iron. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later. First free throw is good. Boston making a switch here. Walker's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Douglas is checked in. Both free throws good for Miller. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it. And let's make the most of it to win this series. See if they can get it done.
Thanks, David. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Ori is out there with Smith. Then it's Miller. Then it's Johnson. And it's Douglas in at the point. Boston again missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Miller. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Duncan kicks to Livingston. Shoots it up. Kept alive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I know that shot looks like a bit of a line drive, but Timmy's pretty consistent from the free throw strike.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Knicks trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Douglas. He's guarded closely. Richmond with the rebound. Boston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Livingston, no luck. And so Miller will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Back to Johnson. Here's Ward. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now a timeout called by Boston. Boston's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Richmond outside. And here's Livingston. Duncan outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
That puts them in the lead. Douglas has got the lead up to 1 now for New York.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
Pass to Livingston. Now Richmond. Weatherspoon. Ori defending. Just 5 on the clock. Livingston, no luck.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. Both good from the line that time. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Ori. Kicks it to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Olsen. No good from outside. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Livingston passes to Duncan. That shot, no good. Good D by Miller. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Count that one.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Boston shooting 40% in the fourth. Downstairs, Livingston. In-chance shot. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
To the middle. Yes!
And it just seems like when things are close, you can count on Ori and that iconic clutch jumper to come through time and time again.
Now, here's Livingston. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
A good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
Douglas with it. He's covered by Livingston. The pass to Miller. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 5. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seven seconds left to play in the final quarter. From deep three-point range, you can't get that one.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And so it's the Knicks with the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Pass to Chapman. The kick out to Williams. Second shot opportunity. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist on the night. The Mavericks leading. We've got Fox. ABC is out there with Johnson. Then it's Williams. And it's McDyess in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Walker, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he makes the first. And the Mavericks making a change here. Hawkins is checked in. And so Walker nails both of them.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Chapman, the pass to McDyess. Here's Chapman. Pass to McDyess. 5 on the clock. Pulls up. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside. And he banks in the layup. Strickland's got 11 points in the quarter.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Chapman. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here's Johnson. Second chance effort. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
Free throw. Suns trail by 5. Lets it go with a 3. Strickland grabs the board. He dishes it to Walker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. El Phoenix shooting about 45% from the 4 in the 4th. Here's Chapman, guarded by Walker. Johnson outside. And taken away by Johnson. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Chapman. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now here's Johnson. And there's the pass to Bradley. Here's Strickland. Drains it from beyond the arc. Strickland's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Phoenix has possession. Williams passes to Johnson. There's the triple. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Here's Bradley. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarter. To Johnson. Here's Ori. Back to Johnson. Ripped away. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. On the court for the Knicks. We've got Ori. Johnson is out there with Smith. And it's Miller.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
The dude, he's checked in for Brown. Here's Houston. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Six to shoot. On deep. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Livingston. It's rebounded by New York. Houston's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ori against Richmond. Here's Douglas, got a piece of it. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And Richmond with the stuff.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Tim Duncan.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. They've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
And here are the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Now here's Douglas. He's covered by Livingston. They could use a bucket. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
That's good for Morey. Hits them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Celtics leading by 6. To the left side wing. From 7, and there's the play inside by Duncan. Duncan's got 20 points.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In perfect timing, with a small lead, they're doing all they can to protect.
Here's Houston. He gets it in there. Houston's got 14 points here in the second half.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They lead by 6. 1:46 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Walker. No good that time. Good work defensively by Smith. And the dunk by Ori.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Now here's Livingston. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Oh, he found the open space for mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable, but now still a one-possession game. All the officials are all over that one. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Those are big. I mean, turns into a 2-possession game.
Now here's Douglas. Miller. Smith trying to break loose.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
Now here is Miller following the shot by Mitch Richmond. There's Here's the pass to Johnson. Great D that time from Duncan. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Now here's Douglas. Looks for Miller. Gets it to him. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And so they foul intentionally. The Knicks making a switch here.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ori. Here's Johnson. Walker with some nice D.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Here's Livingston. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Livingston's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. There's Miller with the 3. Drills it from outside. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. And here's Livingston. So we see Boston get the win here. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. The first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. ABC's checked in for Indiana. Rose comes in for Jackson. So both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
We've got Wallace. Jackson is out there with Weber, and it's Owens in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Harrington, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
Weber hits them both.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Indiana. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. 3 on 3. Here's Weber.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, Greg, to me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now here's Jackson to the paint. It falls!
And how about the attitude of Jackson? Just an extraordinary passer who knows how to orchestrate a team.
Jackson passes to Weber. Over Jackson, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Inside, here's Best, and it's blocked. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 9 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Over to the left wing. Here's Weber. Yes!
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love, Greg, is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And taken away by Wallace. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Jackson. Ball is out there with Weber, and it's Owens in at the 3 spot.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The first one falls. Both free throws good for Miller.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And the pass to Weber. Count it. Weber's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Jackson passes to Best. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Pacers lead by 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Won't. And Wallace slams it in.
And Weber, just one of the best passing big men we've ever seen. I love watching him share the ball and really revamp the art of the high post.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Rose. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Wizards shooting here about 46% for the game. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Wizards.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside Rose. Shot clock at 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First one falls for him.
Well, he's been at the line so often tonight, but only just now is he starting to look comfortable.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Pacers. Both free throws good from Rose. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. And here's Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. High post. Ratliff pulls it in. Indiana leading. Rose kicks to Jackson. Ratliff with the ball. Pass to Rose. The offensive rebound, and it's blocked. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Rose with the block. Pass to Miller. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Miller's got 4 points this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Washington calls timeout. And what an exciting game here with 3 minutes played so far in overtime. Here's Strickland, guarded by Jackson. Strickland passes to Owens. Tries again, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. And Indiana making a change here. Ibby's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pacers. To the middle. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Here's Jackson after Chris Webber's score. The drive by Jackson. The shot's good. And the Pacers lead by 1.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
To the wing on the left. Here's Owens. Good, and Webber gets the assist. He's got 20. And you could feel the crowd react as one.
Guys, what a blast of energy that just sent through this entire building.
Now here's Jackson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Passes it to Owens. Rebound by Rose.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
On the wing, Miller. Here's Wallace. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
McKee's checked in for Mike Bibby. Free throw good, Wallace.
And really a great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a 2-possession game.
Timeout called, the Pacers. They're down by 4. 36 seconds left in the first overtime. Rose finds Jackson. Here's the floater. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And they go to the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. And the Pacers call time here. They're behind by 4. 23 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Right left, the pass to Miller. Money!
Yeah, just a breakdown defensively there allows them to wind up with an easy dunk straight off the inbound.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. From deep three-point range, no good. And so Washington takes the win, and they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone. Jerry Stackhouse is out there with Mason. Then it's Iverson. Then it's Green. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. They get it again. Here's Wallace. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wallace has got 24 points.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Iverson outside. A floater, and he sinks the layup. Iverson's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for Philadelphia.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Smith with it. Iverson picks him up. Smith the pass to Baker. Walk for the new shot clock. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
That one drops. He ties it up. The 76ers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Here's Iverson. Here's Green, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The ultimate Ironman. I mean, the incredible endurance. Green competes as hard as anyone at that position.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Green. And it's Anthony with the ball for Atlanta. A 2-point game. Smith outside to take the lead. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Here's Stackhouse. Now the dish to Mason. The putback, and Crane is right there. And the 76ers lead by 1.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Passes to Anthony. Clock at 6. Feeds to Wallace. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
He got the ball in perfect position, went up over the smaller defender, and laid it in for a big bucket.
No good for Wallace. Philadelphia has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
1:35 left in the 4th. Here's Baker. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Iverson. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And it's Wallace with the jam.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Anthony against Iverson. Pass to Green. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Good on both.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
Anthony against Iverson. And Anthony gets double teamed. Yes!
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They trail by 5. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it, Kevin.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Anthony drawing the double team. Wallace outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Baker. It's in!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They're trailing by 5. 16 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
Set it up, bring the play in.
Anthony against Iverson. Off target with his 3. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 7. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Tucker.
Huge collapse on defense. No reason to allow a wide open look off the inbounds play.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're in front by 4. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Anthony. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. Things were looking bleak for them, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a Foyle the pass to Howard. The Bucks working the ball around. Allen outside. Pass to Foyle. To take the lead. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. So for the Nets, Williams comes in for Hudson, and it's Gill in for Tracy McGrady. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
ABC is out there with Williams. Then there's Gill. Then it's Cassell, and it's Kittles in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for New Jersey. Here's Gill. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Down low. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Timeout called, the Nets. And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
It's a take-charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. New Jersey trails by 4. Here's Cassell. Williams trying to break free. Goes back up. They get the rebound. Cassell gets the bucket. Cassell's got 9 points here in the second half.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Well, great timing as well. Swiss watch kind of moments. Fourth quarter, close game. That could have been a 4-point swing.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're ahead by 2. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Reese. Up and in on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Robinson against Gill. Passes it to Cassell. Off target from three-point range. Bucks leading by 4. Reese. He's covered by Cassell. The pass to West. Howard trying to free himself up. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Buck shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Robinson. A rebound by the Nets.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Gill against Howard. Gill the pass to Nestarovich. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
So you want to get your coach fired up? Do something like that right there. That kind of loss of concentration will drive your coach crazy.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're up by 4. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that's an intentional foul. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. They're down by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Count it!
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're ahead by 4. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. New Jersey with the ball.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Pass to Gill. Here's Cassell. Nails the tray. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
First one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Jacks up a 3. And so the Bucks take the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us. Jackson against Weber. To the inside, and so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Some changes for Indiana. Marshall comes in for Bibby, and it's Rose in for Jackson. Harrington dishes to Marshall to take the lead. It's blocked.
The 9 shots. Weber doing a good job utilizing his length and setting the tone defensively.
Weber is out there with Wallace, and it's Strickland in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Washington.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Relentlessness describes Ben Wallace on the glass, always attacking and corralling rebounds out of midair.
Now here's Rose. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, Rose is a very reliable and consistent scorer. He's excellent at feeling out the defense and taking what they give him.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Rose hits them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Here's Strickland. Offensive rebound.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's Best. Takes the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Weber against Harrington. Weber inside. Wallace misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And Indiana making a change here. McKee's checked in. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Here's Strickland to the paint. Owens.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 29 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Weber.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pacers talked to his team during the timeout, and he's excited about their chances. He said, this is what we've worked for. This is where we want to be. Now it's up to us to take it. That means big plays and big shots. We'll see if they can rise to the big moment, Kevin.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a three-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a three can tie it now.
Best passes to Miller. Here's Best. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Washington calls timeout. They're up by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And Strickland really good at both ends of the court. He's a really good passer, a creative scorer, and a pretty crafty defender, too.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
There's Rose with the 3. It's off. And so it's the Wizards with the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time. To the left wing. To take the lead, Houston. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Oh, and they take the lead. Houston's got the lead up to 1 now for the Knicks.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Hey, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Johnson is out there with Ewing, and it's Houston at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Ward, following the basket by Tim Duncan. With the floater, Ewing can't get it to go.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
There's a minute left to play in the final quarter. Houston, the pass to Ewing. Out to the wing. Here's Ward. It's hauled in by Duncan. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 4. Johnson can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
First, and that puts them up by 5.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Walker's checked in for Boston. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, those free throws helping them to make the lead even safer.
Olsen passes to Johnson.
Yes! And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They lead by 4. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Tim Duncan.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just holding them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach from the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He challenged his players to try to take control here. He said, this is when we want to be efficient. This is when we absolutely have to execute. Let's see if they can get it done, Kevin.
No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
They get it back. Here's Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Johnson drops them both.
And that makes it a 1-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and quick. No room for error, no time to waste.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ori. And the Knicks miss again.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without fouling.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't.
So it's the Wizards now. They trail by 3. Here's Strickland. No good that time. And Indiana will come the other way. We've got Rose. Key out there with ABC. Then it's Bibby. And it's Miller in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. A minute 42 left in the game. Weber with it. Pass to Strickland. All sorts of time. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got his 5th rebound in this one. Miller outside. Here's Bibby. And it's sent back by Waltz.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender. Has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Shots good by Strickland.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Pacers leading by 3. .104 left in the 4th. Bibby kicks to Rose. Stolen by Weber. Wallace trying to break free. Weber can't hit. Now Bibby. Shoots from 14. Second shot opportunity. Misses at the rim. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Free throw, no good for Wallace.
And Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Mike Bibby.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
And so making both free throws. That'll give them the lead here.
You know, he doesn't let that opportunity slip by. Buries some big shots at the line.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They trail by 1. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Webber.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just throwing them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Indiana's head coach was saying to the team. His message was clear. Let's not beat ourselves. We came in here with a plan. We executed. We're right in this thing. Keep doing what you're doing. Kevin?
That one falls for Harrington.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The pass to Owens. Here's Weber. Can't cash in. They get it back. And they tie. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the series in a whole new light now, Greg.
And listen, they still got to win 2 more, but after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
1:03 left to play in the final quarter. Weber is out there with Wallace, and it's Strickland in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now, here is Bibby. Defense right on him, and it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And the Pacers with possession here. Following the bucket by the Wizards. There's Rose with the three. It's not going to go for him. Nice defense from Wallace to take the lead. And Miller with the block. Timeout called the Pacers. The score is tied at 109. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now represents our Jordan player of the game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now Bibby. There's the pass to Rose. And we're going to overtime. A riveting defensive play to keep them alive. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Indiana, they've got Miller. ABC is out there with Rose. Then there's Mike Bibby, and it's Wolf in at the 5 roaming the paint. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
Weber hits them both. Miller with the ball. Pass to Bibby. And it's good for 2. Bibby's got 23 points.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Pass to Weber. Covered by Miller. Shot clock at 6. Oh, the power on that Pruden.
Boy, the size Weber has a real asset in the post, and he knows how to use it for these dunks.
We play just over a minute here in OT, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Pacers. On defense, the Wizards. A 2-point game.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Passes it to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, always a guy that can score the basketball. And once he gets going, it is tough to slow him down.
Now, here is Bibby. Outside Rose. Fires from deep. Strickland grabs the board.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Miller with a wide open look. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. Miller's got 23 points.
Yeah, and Bibby does a great job within their offense, especially when it comes to spotting the open man.
Wallace, the pass to Strickland. Back to Wallace. That shot off. And Indiana will go the other way with it. It's overtime basketball, folks, if you're just tuning in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Fires from 18, and it's Rose missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And he's going up for the alley-oop, and Weber throws it down.
And how about Weber there rising up for the alley-oop? Great at recognizing there. He's got the room to hammer that one home.
And the pass to Rose. Lets it fly. Washington with the rebound. Owens passes to Weber. Over Marshall. Wallace trying to break free. No good on that one. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Marshall with the steal. Shot from free throw range. Here's Miller. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
It's the first, and that ties the game up. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Pass to Weber. From down in the low post, it goes. Weber's got 29.
Highly efficient close to the rim is Chris Weber. I mean, he's got a really nice, solid, creative post game.
Here's Bibby. Washington with the rebound. Wallace has got rebound number 13 with that last one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Unable to get the second one.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Indiana making a change here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're down by 5. 52 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Weber against Jackson. Good D by Weber.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And Indiana making a change here. McKee's checked in. Free throw good, Wallace.
And Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
And they get it. McKee, no luck.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I really think it benefits a team to have a competitive series in round 1. It gets those playoff juices kind of flowing, if you will. Prevents any kind of complacency from setting in.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Kidd passes to Stojakovic. Here's the dude, knocked loose. On the floor for Sacramento. Peja Stojakovic is out there with A-Train. And it's the dude, then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Montgomery in a 2-guard. And it's blocked.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
First free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Leitner's checked in for the Kings. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
The rebound by Brandon.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Elbow. 2. Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. And Brown drops them both. Sacramento leading by 5. Pass to Leitner. Here's A-Train. Passes it to Stojakovic. Offline with his 3. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Wesley the pass to Marshall. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Healer. That one, no good. The Warriors go the other way.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Wesley with the ball. Brown inside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. David Wesley on the wing. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
And it's Stojakovic missing.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Really left alone that time. A-Train's got the lead up to 8 now for the Kings.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space. I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Stojakovic, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And they're doing a very good job at the line this half.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good from Stojakovic.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Three-pointer, Kidd gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kidd's got 4 points in the quarter.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Here's Brandon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Peja Stojakovic.
Yeah, Brandon goes about his business in a very quiet way, but he always gets the job done. He never calls attention to himself, never gets flustered. There's a calmness to his game that you have to admire.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Kings leading now by 9. And here is Kidd. And there's the pass to Stojakovic. A three-pointer, no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Wesley. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Stojakovic.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Sacramento leading by 11. Here's Peeler. Sinks the triple. A-Train's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Sacramento.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Brandon. Now here's Marshall. Pass to Wesley. Clock at 6. Here's Brandon. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. Warriors trail by 15. Pass to Wesley. From downtown. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Kidd, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And the Warriors making a change here. Now, here's Marshall, defended by Stojakovic. Marshall passes to Brown. Here's Brandon. 4 on the shot clock. From 20 feet out. Offensive rebound.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The pass to Sprewell. And the Warriors miss again. Sacramento leading by 17. Feeds to Stojakovic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Stojakovic has got 39.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Peja Stojakovic.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't